In my time as a researcher interviewer with Dr. Chris Sullivan, I found that the state of affairs for Latinas here in Yakima County is much worse than I thought. That experience with that project really enraged me because women who are fleeing violent situations, they were being turned away, or the resources that they had access to were limited. And so ultimately what's happening with a lot of these women, we're going back to their violent, intimate partner because they were lacking financial resources out here. And so when you experience that hundreds of times with hundreds of different women over and over again, then something has to give. Somebody needs to step forward and start advocating for nonprofits to do their jobs, state agencies to do their jobs, and that's what we do. We're an advocacy organization based and created out of absolute necessity. So Empowering Latina Leadership and Action, ELA, our mission is to develop leaders within our community. We develop leadership with the goal of Chicanas, Latinas, Mexicanas sitting in public office. We're raising their awareness about the environmental injustice that we're surrounded by so that we can start getting resources and services allocated to our communities where the need is great. There's been so many different barriers and challenges to moving forward. We've had to deal with blatant racism and discrimination and sexism in the workplace. And so you need an advocacy organization to exist to deal with those issues.
ELA is an organization that shares information that is reliable, that is helping build up yourselves to be the leaders that your communities need. And, we can't do that just by ourselves. We need to be together. It is up to us to do the best that we can to change things for as many people as possible.
Pues la verdad que yo estoy contenta por estar en este programa y todo lo que me han enseñado y lo que todavía me falta un poquito más por aprender y por la verdad poner todo en práctica. Porque la verdad yo me sentía en blanco. Ahorita yo ya me siento como más open mind para poder decir y hablar y compartir con otras personas. Pues la verdad que no se dejen ahí, que no se queden ahí, que salgan y conozcan, que salgan y pregunten, que no se intimiden ante alguien que les diga no se puede o no lo puedes conseguir, que digan sí lo puedes y vamos a investigar y cómo lo hacemos.
What ella does is like helping others, educating others. It makes you want to do more for your community, knowing that they have a voice and they also have a place.
My biggest hope from all of this is that our councils are looking a lot like the community that they serve, along with our school boards, our committees. And my most biggest hope is that more community members feel the fire enough to continue stepping up and speaking out year after year. I want to see a very different, more empowered Sunnyside. And I really do believe we're going to get there.
I think what we need from community is more mobilization. We need our community to vote for candidates that care about people. We need them to be present with us when we are meeting with our public officials. We need the community to mobilize around educating each other, their friends, their families, about what the issues are, and then encouraging family, friends, and neighbors to also get civically engaged.